Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the basics of going natural. The basics of taking care of your natural hair are the basics of taking care of your hair. You need to shampoo, you need to condition, and you need to air dry, and then style as usual. So now, shampoo your hair. It's in your best interest to use a moisturizing shampoo because it's a moisturizing shampoo. It's going to retain the moisture in your hair strands. There are times you should opt for a clarifying shampoo, but not all the time. Most times, stick to the moisturizing shampoo. There are different moisturizing shampoos. You can try Kansu, you can try Anjaki's. They are really affordable, good shampoos. Then deep condition your hair. Kansu has a really nice deep conditioning mask. You can try that out. And when you deep condition, it's in your best interest to also use a steam cap to ensure that the ingredients of the deep conditioner adequately get into your hair strands. You rinse out the deep conditioner and then you air dry. The only difference is that when you have natural hair, especially if you have longer hair strands, it's better for you to twist up your hair and allow your hair dry and twist, because when it's dry it's easier for you to comb because the hair is more stretched out. If you allow the hair dry without putting it in twists or putting it in a method that can stretch out the hair, it's going to be a little bit harder for you to comb because then the hair might shrink, and combing it out you might experience some level of breakage. One thing you should note is that your hair is always growing. Your hair is always growing, except of course you have health issues or scalp issues, things that can directly prevent your hair from growing. Your hair is always growing. And I know you've been hearing Ayurveda, Jamaican black castor oil for hair growth, and so many things, rice water for hair growth and all of that. And I'm not saying that these things are bad, but I feel like you should don't get too confused. Yes, these things help hair growth, but it doesn't mean that if you don't use these things your hair is not going to grow. It's like human beings, we eat food and we grow. We eat food and we grow, but there are things that we need for us to grow properly, for us to grow better. We need to incorporate healthy things like fruits and vegetables, proteins into our meals so that we can grow stronger and all of that. So basically your hair taking all these additionals is just for you to grow better. But your hair is always growing. And when you start using these things, people tend to overdo. Scientists claim that your hair grows 6 inches every year. So no matter how much of these things you use, I don't think your hair is going to double the rates at which it grows. So just calm down. Calm down. The natural hair community can get a little bit confusing, so this is my take on everything. A healthy scalp produces healthy hair. So tip number 1 is maintain a healthy scalp. Eat properly, eat healthy, so your scalp receives nutrients from your body and it produces healthy hair strands. Number 2 is obviously we know that the hair grows out of your hair follicles, right? And at the base of the hair follicles we have the bulb. Now this part is the living part of your hair. Yes, your hair is dead. So the living part of your hair receives nutrients from your body to produce healthy hair, right? When the cells around the base of your hair follicles die, they produce a protein known as keratin. And then when new cells develop, this protein is pushed out of your hair follicles, and it's this protein that brings about the hair shaft. So yeah, the hair shaft is like a product of the protein. Do you understand? I hope you understand. If you don't understand, you can try and Google, read it up. I was surprised when I first heard about it, but yeah. So your hair is dead, and like all dead things, it's prone to be dry, it's prone to be brittle, and it makes sense for it to want to break. Plus now it's in the world, environmental factors are going to affect the hair strands. So we have to do our job to, make sure that the hair has water, because water is life. So always try to hydrate your hair, feed your hair, because you need food to grow. And how do we feed the hair? Use a deep conditioner. I deep condition my hair every time I wash. I deep condition my hair. I deep condition my hair every time I wash. So that's how we feed the hair. So always deep condition. Okay, so I hate semovita, but I eat semovita because most times it's available and I'm not an ungrateful child. But now the hair is not like me. The hair is a sport kid. So if you give it semovita, it might not like semovita, and it might not turn out properly. It might be dry, or it might just not turn out properly. But if you give it something else, maybe chicken and chips, it might turn out properly. So this is why when you use a particular product, your hair might get dry, or your hair might just not be moisturized, or as some people say, your curls might not be popping. But when you try another product, your hair might be more moisturized, your curls might be popping, and all of that. But the thing is that for you to know that your hair doesn't like semovita, you're going to have to give the hair semovita taste, and then allow the hair to reject the semovita before you give it chicken and chips. Do you understand? So this is why you have to explore with products. You have to try different products to find out what works for your hair, because what works for one person's hair, no matter how similar your hairs look, what works for one person's hair might not work for the other person. So you have to buy products, you have to look for what works for you. Yes, obviously it's safer and it's more reasonable to Google products and read the reviews, because you can't just go and buy. People have said that this product doesn't work well for 4C or 4B, except of course you have that kind of money and you just feel, let me see if what they say is true. So test products to find out what works for your hair, and that's basically all I have to say in this video. So guys, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel please. And follow me on Instagram at hair.low.winifred. And thanks for watching. Bye.